You want to talk about what happened on Instagram?
Huh?
You want to
On
talk about what happened on
Oh.
Instagram?
No, I mean I personally don't, but I mean like we can.
Oh, okay. Now I know. Now I know who it is. There's like 80s here too. Okay.
Okay.
Now I know who it is.
Elijah, do you want to confess anything?
Do I want to what?
Confess to
Confess
anything?
Confess to what? I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, just
Oh, you're a little
something you might want
crime
to get off your
committer?
chest.
Well, we took a poll to see what we would talk about today, and it just, you know, it turned out the way I wanted to. Is all. That's what happened.
That's
The
so
poll just
funny. Why did that
just
happen?
happened because it was a good idea. It was two okay ideas. They weren't bad. They were okay, and then one really good one that people were excited to hear us talk about. And it just, you know, that's the one that the people wanted.
Yeah, you didn't.
I can't-
you didn't rig it and ask
control-
everybody in your life to vote for that option, right?
No, of course not. I can't control what people do. You know, I didn't hold a gun to anyone's head. Just if people like my suggestion, they'll vote for it.
If they like the way I told them to vote, then you know.
This is how a democracy works, okay?
You know how you
I
call your
hate
friends
you.
and say, if you love me, you'll vote for this option. Otherwise, you're dead to me.
My God.
That's how. That's
Imagination
democracy.
says steak for life.
Steak for life.
That's what imagination says. The drawing reminds me of one of the best DComs. What? Sophia?
Disney Channel original movies.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what a decom is?
Come on.
Yeah, I
Phantom
don't
of the
even like
Megaplex.
Disney, and I know what a decom is.
Sounds like a good problem.
Can you guys hear my cat?
Nope. I did
He's
hear a
meow.
slight meow. I thought it was my cat though.
No, it's mine. He's meowing up a storm.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
He's
bud.
a
You
good
meowing
boy.
up a storm?
Phantom of the Megaplex. No, I know what that is.
Okay. Now I'm gonna unplug my headphones. I warned Benny about this, and then go put it on speaker, so my audio might be a little wonky. Hopefully not. But we'll see, I suppose.
Alright. Today I'm drawing the Plex. There it is. That sure is a drawing.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Am I
Oh my God.
Am I super quiet? and
Imagination sent us a funny picture.
Very fun. What did imagination send us? I didn't catch it.
It's in your text. On draw a Plex.
Hang on. I gotta make our
No,
post
it's too late. It's too late. You missed the joke.
telling people we're live.
It's already too late.
Oh, we also need Sophia to intro the stream.
No, that's me. Because
Huh?
Sophia's going through a lot. So I want to intro the stream.
Oh, okay.
But I want to intro it in the worst way possible. Actually, no, I'm just going to do the regular one. We're drawing the Plex today, Sophia, right?
Yep.
What
Get
is
it?
this? Happened? Welcome back to the Cascade stream. Sophia's car is giving her headaches, and we're drawing a building today.
Oh my god. Can I illustrate what's been happening to me?
Yeah, there's more
Yeah,
car drama.
you-
I'm gonna
Do it.
illustrate it. Yes, there's more car drama.
God,
Oh
there
my
is.
god, there's
more
car drama. The ghost of the Plex will be haunting this while I talk about it. Okay. So, listen. There's some. That's not what I want. Okay. That's fine. So, like, these are cars. We're all gonna pretend these are cars, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
They look like cars.
Yeah. I'm a really good artist. Did you know I have a degree in this? Okay, so
Atmospheric.
this is the sidewalk.
Yeah, that doesn't
And-
look like a sidewalk. Those look like cars, but that doesn't look like a sidewalk.
Fucking light.
And that's for Elijah.
Yeah, I really can't tell what that is.
This is the sidewalk. There's like 6 cars, right? And this guy fell asleep at the wheel. And hold on, I have to change this. Okay. I'm gonna start from the beginning. This is a stop sign, right? Stop.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy in an RV fell asleep at the wheel, and he veered off the road. Ignore all my guidelines. Onto the sidewalk, and then tried to go back out to the street. And hit like 6 cars in the process of that. And my car was right here. That was the easiest part of this. Because
that was the initial thing that
that is the initial thing that happened, and it was the easiest part of this whole situation. Because then my car gets picked up by a tow truck driver, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Truck. Look at this guy. Truck. Tow truck driver. Who then takes it to their yard. Because the original tow truck who was
the
supposed
sidewalk.
The original tow truck who came to get my car never showed up. We waited 8 hours for him, and he never showed up.
Never showed up.
So we had to call another tow truck after hours. Okay, it's like 6 p.m. at this point. And he brings it to the tow yard, right? And they're supposed to bring it to the body shop. What would be a body shop?
The body shop's closed right now, so they have to keep it in the yard overnight.
Yeah. So they have to keep it in their yard overnight. Body shop. Big old pecs. Those are boobs.
Yeah, those are just boobs.
Body shop.
Why is that kind of good?
Because she's an artist, okay?
Okay, so here, okay, just so we have a timeline too, by the way. This is Wednesday. Shut up! Okay, Wednesday at 3 a.m. Okay? The tow truck driver picks it up at 6 p.m. Brings it to the tow yard. It's supposed to go to the body shop next morning. Well, here we are, April, what is it, 13th. Do you know where my car is? Here. It's here in the tow yard. It hasn't left there in 2 weeks. Are you kidding?
Didn't leave.
2 weeks? And now, in order to get it from the tow yard to the body shop, which is where it was supposed to be 2 weeks ago, cost $4,000.
Oh, wow.
$4,000. And by the way, this tow yard is literally like dirt. It's just dirt.
Yeah.
And they're saying 2 weeks worth of storage is worth $4,000 on this fucking dirt lot. And we're looking up like reviews about this tow truck company, and all these people are like, yeah, they're scammers, they're crooks, they're pieces of shit. And my car's in their lot right now. So, and the insurance company is like, we're not paying their money. Girl, my fucking car is trapped in their yard. Oh, a piece I forgot to mention. The tow company lost my car for a week.
They did.
They said they didn't have it. And I had to send them video proof. I don't know, what is a video proof?
That I took.
Like, yeah, that Betty took video proof that they towed my car for them to admit that they had my car at all. And then they were like, oh yeah, we have the car. It just cost $2,500 to pick it up. And we're like, what? You said you didn't have it. What do you mean? Yeah, yes, imaginations. 2 weeks worth of 2 weeks worth of storage for a car that they didn't know they had. And then I call the tow truck and they're like, no, we had it the whole time. I'm like, bitch, what's the truth? Because I had to send a video of this. Anyway, my car is still in the tow yard. yet to go to the body shop, so I have no information on it.
None whatsoever.
And I'm so tired, and it's been 2 weeks, and I didn't even do anything for my car to get wrecked. And it's just...
Yeah, we were sleeping.
It's literally my car's clown behavior. Correct. I'm draw a little clown.
Very much
This
clown
is
behavior.
fucking... I'm like losing my mind. Like, genuinely, at this point, I think I'm just going crazy.
You're valid for losing your mind, honestly. Like, I wouldn't even know what I would do in this situation. I would just be sad.
That's the tow agency. Fucking clown behavior. Anyway. Ah! I hate it here. I'm gonna draw the Plex now. That's what's been going on in my life. If I can find where the Plex even is. There we go. Anyway, how's your week been? Oh no, we have to talk about eating people. Elijah, your turn. You go first.
Okay. First of all, thanks, Benny, for using my super weird way of trying to convey my idea for the poll.
Jezza McLeod says, "Can we make a plan to steal your car back, bro? Let me tell you, my entire apartment has been concocting a scheme to fucking like beat up the tow truck agency and like run them out of business with cockroaches. It's all been pretty good." Where'd Benny go?
Hello,
by the
give
way?
me one
Oh, there he
moment.
goes.
I just made a post. I might have to leave the call and come back. 1 second.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, Sophia,
Wow.
I think it's time to put your white person pants on and do some suing.
I'm such a big baby though. Like literally, they call me and they're like, "We don't know where your car is," and I'm like, "That's okay. I'll just cry about it. It's fine."
All right, fucking yeah. GTA, towaway. Yeah, I'm here for it too. Imaginations.
Yeah, see, that's why you just instead hire a lawyer to just like yell at them, and then get.
Benny's
I'm
my
no
lawyer
lawyer.
at the moment.
I'm not a lawyer, but I did. Yeah, I quote sternly talk to the insurance people.
Yeah.
That's fair. I have Katie do that for me. Whenever
I
I have a
figured you would be
problem.
confrontational.
Aren't you both white people?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't like being like the Karen. Katie's my Karen.
Wow.
That happened with my car before because I kept getting engine misfires and I took it in like I don't know probably a good 10 times to try to get it fixed, and I think around like the 5th time or something I told Katie if she could like call CarMax for me.
Oh my god.
I'm like carrying them out, and then at like the last couple times that I went to drop the car off, I took her with me so that she could carry them out.
Nice.
Yeah, I did it like once where I went by myself and I tried to like carry them, and then I was like kind of yelling at the guy, and he was like, "Oh, like that's not like my department or something," and then I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Katie
who
says,
did I
"Do you need
yell
me to
at?"
Karen them on your behalf?" Katie, thank
Yeah.
you, but my mom is already yelling at them. She's been, and Benny's ready to yell at them. Benny's ready to go into a branch and like fucking flip tables.
I am. I honestly am. I was
Do
telling
it.
them like, does this guy have? I was like, okay, the person who towed your truck, do they have kids? And they're like, yeah, I have 2 kids. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because now it sounds like you don't need your nuts, so I'll be taking those, and I'll just like get a wrench and remove their nuts.
Yeah, we'll beat them up and their kids.
And their kids.
No, we'll leave the kids alone. We'll just the kids. No.
Hell hath no fury like a mother whose child has been done wrong. Let me tell you, my mother will go to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, I agree with imagination. This is definitely a suitable thing. And guess what? We looked up online. This towing company has fucked over a couple other people too. So we're not the first to feel this.
Yeah, apparently they like this is like their MO is they fuck you over and then they claim they lost your car and then tell you, "Oh, we found it. Oh, we've been storing it for a week. You owe us $2,500 now."
Yep.
Like, what do you mean? You said you didn't have it, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Fucking stupid.
It's such a good time. Anyway, we saw a Muse concert last night. No, we talked about steak.
We did.
Who would eat a people? Elijah, you're first. Go.
Okay, well, I wanted to clarify because from the polls post or whatever, the way that Benny phrased it, which was the way that I initially phrased it, makes it sound like we're gonna eat a tiny person. I meant we're gonna eat like a 6-ounce steak of human meat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no like bones.
Yeah,
no
not a
brain.
tiny person. We're talking about a Jeffrey Dahmer kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
totally different.
it's cooked and seasoned and ethically sourced. Okay.
Mhm.
Ethically sourced human.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you don't have to worry about any like legal
Classic move.
problems or anything. And I want to know the lowest that they could pay you to eat it. Not.
See, we
not
were talking about it
negotiate-
yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but yesterday we were like, oh, I would negotiate for more or something. I want to know the cheapest you would possibly eat it for.
We were talking about it yesterday. He's right. And I said the lowest I'm willing to go is like 1 billion, and they'd have to go up from there because I don't want to eat a person.
See, if it was like the tow truck company, and if I'm eating like a chunk of them, I feel like my number's pretty low.
we said, what if it was like a small Jeff Bezos, and then Elijah said that he'd pay to eat a small Jeff Bezos.
just a little one. But is it like
Oh,
a
tiny
gummy
one.
version of Jeff Bezos?
Is it what?
Or like bones and all?
No, not bones. I don't want to eat any bones.
Well, how would you get rid of the bones? If it's a steak-sized person, the bones are gonna be pretty small.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not like a tiny person. It's just you take like a slab of meat off of somebody.
Are they alive?
I don't know. They could be. Which one makes you feel better, if they're alive or if they're dead?
I don't like any of it.
Oh wait, no, Elijah, you have to go through the whole scenario of what you pitched to us yesterday.
What I pitched?
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what I said. I mean, other than what I said right now, which
You
is
said it was like it was ethical. It's not like against anyone's moral code. Like the person chose to donate their meat.
Yeah. And it's cooked exactly how you want it, seasoned how you want it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they're negotiating a price, but you got to get like what is the lowest you would go.
Okay. Do I get to pick who I'm eating?
If you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather it be like a random person. I don't really want to know who I ate.
I don't want any of it.
Yeah, when I eat like a hamburger, I don't want to know the cow it came from. You know?
You have to look her in the eyes and say, I'm sorry, Petals.
You did good.
Yeah. Petals the cow. Okay, I'm gonna go last because.
No. It was your suggestion, and you rigged the poll.
I'm gonna go last because I'm gonna have the most talked about number probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think your guys' is probably gonna be more in line with what most people would probably say.
I'm sticking to my minimum 1 billion.
Okay, Sophia. The lowest, absolute lowest.
Lowest. And I don't know the person, and in this world, it's like not ethically wrong to eat a person.
Nope. It's perfectly fine.
I'd say like $100,000.
Wait a minute. Is this from an actual person or is it just like lab grown? Because we have lab grown cow patties.
I'm gonna say an actual person.
God damn it, man! You make everything hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say $100,000.
100,000?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty close to what I would say. The lowest I would go, I think, is 50,000.
I'm sticking to my 1 billion. If not 50 million. You know what? Yeah, lowest 50 million.
50 million? So you're telling me
Yeah,
if this scenario happened to you, and they offered you 100,000, you would say no. 100,000 just
because...
to eat a 6-ounce steak of questionable meat.
Yeah, because listen. Are they going to make me eat it by paying me any amount I want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose 50 million. Minimum.
See, it sounds like me and Elijah are eating, and then he's gonna go hungry.
If they're gonna try and negotiate down, I'll go higher.
Okay, we'll say it's not a negotiation kind of thing. Just what would be the lowest?
50 million.
Like realistically, in your head, what would be the lowest number that you would take?
50
Because
million.
yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna negotiate it, I'm gonna go higher than 50,000. If I can get more out of them, I'm gonna get more out of them. But in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna go lower than 50,000.
Out of this weirdo who wants you to eat a human steak.
I don't know.
Honestly, not that unconvincing. Rich people are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. A rich person would ask me this. So that would make me want to go to 1 billion. But I feel like 50 billion is I think it's pretty okay to ask for that. All right, what about you, Mr. Election Rigger?
I already said mine. I said 50,000.
Benny, by the way,
Oh,
you have
yeah,
to
you're
read
right.
the chats because I'm drawing and neither of you are reading them.
I'm reading them.
Okay.
I said that last one myself. Yeah, I don't like the idea of eating. What made you think of that?
I don't know. I was just talking to. Wait, 1 second. I'm gonna put my headphones back in.
Your audio sounds the same, actually.
It does.
Yeah, I was just. For some reason, I was having that discussion with some coworkers. So it was like.
Fuck, man.
Is this
like-
a Jeff Bezos specific conversation?
Oh yeah. That's all we talk about at work.
Trying to eat the rich in the literal sense.
Yeah. We figured if they're so successful and we consume them, then we can be successful.
I don't think that's why people say eat the rich, man.
Eat the rich. I want Jeff Bezos in my fucking stomach. Listen, he can't cause harm in there, you know? It's better for everybody involved.
Do you think we should just go ahead and discuss the other two things that we put on the poll too?
Probably.
Nah. Let's keep going with this steak shit.
Yeah. Ooh, we could discuss the other ideas that I wrote for the polls.
Oh,
no, those are
God.
for other streams.
Okay.
Those are for other streams. You're right.
Yeah, we'll save them.
Okay,
They'll hear them eventually.
what were the other topics?
Was your favorite?
Oh, favorite shit movie, right?
Yeah.
You have to
Favorite
defend
guilty
why you
pleasure
like
movie
it.
and defend it.
And defend it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta think of one because I didn't expect us to talk about this tonight.
Yeah, I didn't think of it either. Plus,
We're all
movies
too
I like are
focused
good,
on that.
so-
The way Benny and Elijah, Katie, I wish you were there.
Debatable.
Benny and Elijah were screaming in the car about eating a steak-sized person. Benny missed like 2 exits because he was so focused on this steak-sized person.
Why don't we give us some time to think about the movies? Let's talk about where we're coming from while we're talking
To be
about
fair
this.
though, Benny also missed like 2 exits on the way there, and we weren't talking about eating people at that point. So
We were
I
talking
don't-
in general.
yeah, I don't know if
just-
our conversation really swayed his driving much.
Listen, I told you in the car. I will make sure we're safe. What classifies as a shit movie? Jesus.
Universally panned. like if you talk to the average person who's not like super into movies, they would say, not like if you said I really enjoyed this movie, they would give you a funny look.
Yeah, like if you said I really like the Avatar movie or the Dragon Ball Z movie, or Twilight.
You like the Last Airbender was the best.
If you say you like Twilight, like everyone knows that's a shit movie.
Twililight's fantastic.
If you're gonna be over here,
I choose Twilight. I choose Twilight because actually,
you choose Twilight.
Okay, first of all, we saw Muse last night, and the lasting mark that Vampire Baseball has left on the world at large. I mean, you could not get more peak cinema than that. The blue filter on every scene in the movie. Are you kidding?
What was it? We were watching Cinema Therapy on this, and one of the guys was like, he was mimicking Edward, and he was saying like, Bella, I need you to know, I'm a murderer, and she's just like, fine.
Yeah, that's cool. Whatever, dog. Anyway, you want to bang in the woods?
Well, yeah, right.
Okay, I'm choosing Twilight, and you guys just can't disagree with me. It's a good movie.
No,
it's a really good movie.
It's so bad. I have multiple reasons why it's a bad movie, but I only need to say one. CGI baby.
I'm talking no. I'm not talking about the series. I'm talking about the OG first Twilight movie.
The Loch Ness Monster?
You
have to talk about all of
That's
them.
an iconic scene.
You have to talk about all of them.
You do.
Okay, we'll break it down. Okay, first Twilight, iconic. World altering. You can hate it all you want. You cannot deny that it was a cultural moment. Everybody knows the original Twilight movie.
The baseball scene.
The baseball scene is so iconic. The baseball
scene. That was in the first one?
Yeah, that's in the first one.
Okay. Yeah, that's the reason why it's bad.
The baseball scene is I can't even think right now because like the way you're bashing Twilight, it was such a good movie.
It's definitely not.
It's like it's definitely my comfort movie of like every time I watch it, it's like fun to remember like how campy it is and like how kind of dumb. It's a good time. You can't watch it and like not have a good time.
I'm trying to look up
Justin McLeod said, I have thankfully gone my entire life without watching Twilight. You're doing yourself a disservice, so that's not a flex.
Dude.
I think you need to watch Twilight.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google like bad movies and see if there's any that that I really like.
And
I know which one I like. I already know now. I got it. I got it now.
Well, wait. Before we do that, just bad movies does not include cult classics like The Room.
No, yeah, I'm not. You can't say that. Yeah.
Okay.
I got my movie though. All right, you ready for it?
What?
Yeah.
Before we do that, because I want this to be a long segment. Why are we not allowed to include the other Twilights?
Because I said so.
No, you have to let us know. You gotta give us a reason.
Fine.
Is it
I'll think of that reason while you talk about your favorite bad movie.
Okay. I think my favorite. When it came to my mind, I was like, oh, this is the one. My favorite shit movie that I love is Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but you know what? I still kind of like it, just because I do like Spider-Man.
Okay, superhero boys. Twilight is not worthy of being a good movie, but fucking Spider-Man 3.
Okay, wait, Sophia. To be fair,
I don't want to hear it.
To be fair, I'm saying I kind of like it because I like Spider-Man, but I don't think it's a good movie at all. I want to argue that it's good. It is a bad movie. It's a very bad movie.
What? Hope for Grace for Venom? What was that decision about? Anyway, I like it. Listen, it's fun. It's entertaining. I enjoyed it. It was a good. I had a lot of fun. with it. I do think they could have done better with. No, I'm supposed to be praising this movie. I just had fun with it. I just liked it. I liked that it continued the arc of Green Goblin with Hobgoblin and Peter. I liked that whole thing. And I was happy that Peter and MJ were finally getting married. I was like, fucking finally. You guys have been going with this whole will you, won't you bullshit, and I was tired of it.
Benny, do you know how little I know about Spider-Man 3? I think I've seen it once, and I genuinely don't remember anything except for, like, the gyrating scene.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is we have to watch it again.
What I'm
Yeah,
hearing
just
is we're
always
rewatching
watch
Twilight.
first.
In
Yeah.
between Spider-Man movies.
Also, it's the only movie where the villain who's introduced in the beginning of the movie doesn't die at their own hand. Venom dies at their own hand, so does Hobgoblin, but Sandman just like fades away. He's still alive. He just like goes away.
Just at the very end of the movie, he's like, you know what, maybe I'll be a good guy, and then he just kind of dips.
It gives him like a good like a nod of approval. He's like, good job. He like teleports away. Jiza McLeod said, I saw it when it came out and it didn't even stay till the end. It was so bad.
Oh, I've been looking at a list of like shit movies, and there's a couple on here that I'm like, oh, I do like that movie. But I found one right here. I found one right here that I think would be fun. So my shit movie would be the parody movie of Twilight, Vampires Suck.
Oh my god, I forgot that existed. Oh, that was just genuinely bad.
A legend. Oh god.
That one like hurt to watch.
Oh, the Covenant's on here? I love the Covenant. That only has a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes. Have you guys seen
I'm
that
trying
movie?
to find like
I haven't seen
bad
Covenant.
movies.
No, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Have you guys seen The Covenant?
Mm-mm.
It's like
No, I haven't
like
seen
a
The Covenant.
male witch movie. It's like The Craft, but with like guys.
I haven't seen The Craft either.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. You have
What
to watch
about
this
what about
movie.
Strange Wilderness? Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh. What about
Good difference.
Hubie Halloween?
I've
It's
seen
a-
that.
Yes,
That's a good
yeah.
movie.
I have seen Hubie
I
Halloween, and
really,
that's
really like
fucking
that
great.
movie.
That
I've
one's
watched that
that was
movie,
just a
like-
good movie. Thank you.
Yeah, I've watched that movie like 15 times. It's not a good movie. It's a really bad movie.
What about
but I
50
love it.
First Dates?
Oh,
That's an
I
okay
like that movie. The
Are you
first
sure? Have you watched it recently?
I watched it as a teenager in my psych class
Yeah.
because it was a bad depiction of like whatever kind of amnesia she had.
But I got
Adam
my
Sandler is like super
definitive.
predatory.
I got my definitive bad movie that I actually really like.
Is it
Um,
Ghost Rider like Nicolas Cage?
No, but that is one too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, it's not Ghost Rider. The second Mortal Kombat movie, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
I
Never seen
didn't
that
watch that. You have to tell me a play-by-play of that movie.
Oh my god, we should, first of all, we should get together and watch this movie just because of how bad it is.
No.
The first one that came out, probably not a great movie either, but I still kind of like that one. Like that one's good. It's not like necessarily a bad movie, but the sequel to it, awful. It is so bad. Right here it says it has a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I love this
Give
movie.
us the
You know, the only movie. You know what's crazy? I saw. Do you guys remember the Meg? About the Megalodon shark.
I do.
The shark.
Yeah. I went to see it high and I still walked out. It was so bad.
Oh no! Oh god.
Yeah, for Mortal Kombat Annihilation, they replaced like half of the cast from the first movie, and like one of the most important characters from the first movie, like one of the main 3 characters, they kill off in the opening sequence.
What?
Who was also recast. The
I
other,
like the Meg. Jason McLeod, you like the Meg.
We found
Who likes the Meg?
guilty pleasure.
Are-
It's about the
are you
Megalodon
or-
shark.
It's about the Megalodon shark.
the Meg.
Yeah. Before you continue, I wanted to add an honorable mention. Was Jumper, starring Hayden Christensen and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, Jumper's okay.
Genuinely pretty. I love
Benny
it. He got a
has
15% on
been
Rotten Tomatoes.
watching, like, getting sound bites from Jumper for
Sound
like the
bites.
last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I have been.
So we've just had Jumper on in the background at all times.
We kind of, you know what? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's not a good movie.
Is
It's
it?
actually kind of really bad.
Yeah, there's a
I
lot
would
of
argue
like
it is not a
parody
vibe.
movies that I'm seeing on here that I kind of like Dance Flick, or
I saw Scary Movie 5.
yeah, all
Four?
the,
No,
all
four.
the
It was
scary
movie
movie
4.
ones. Like those are bad movies, but I still like those.
Yes, I have seen Tremors. I have seen Treasures, Jessica McLeod.
Tremors?
Tremors.
Did someone say Tremors is a bad movie? Because Tremors is a great
Jessica
movie.
McLeod did.
I've
Are
never
you
even
pronouncing
heard
your-
of Tremors.
Your tag right, Jessica McLeod. Can you phonetically type out how we're supposed
Adore
to be
Tremors.
pronouncing
Yep.
tag?
Tremors.
Mick
is
Leon
great.
Kennedy.
McLeod?
Yeah, I love Tremors.
Yeah,
Tremors has
Mick
one
Leon
of the
Kennedy.
best movie
play Resident Evil.
bromances ever.
Mate, just call me Jessa. He's right. It's like, don't. It's not that hard. Piece it together.
Fair.
Benny, you said you've seen Tremors, right?
I have. Oh God.
Would you agree? Would you agree that Tremors has one of the best movie bromances ever?
I don't know about that. It was a good movie though.
I love the two main guys. I feel like they're so great together.
It was fun. It was a fun movie. God,
I don't know. I love Tremors. I think I've seen almost all of them.
I want to
You
go
guys
to
have
binge.
still not explained what
Ass
Tremors is to me.
blasters. The ass blasters are great. Or when they can start flying and shit. Oh wait, that was the ass blasters. Those were the flying ones. And then they had the ones that would like walk on land too.
What the fuck is going on? I have no idea what you guys are doing.
Yeah, I remember when I first watched Tremors. I think when I first saw the worm come out of the ground, I was
Yeah.
like, "What? This is amazing!" I have to keep watching this movie, and it just got like worse from there. And I'm like, "This is beautiful. I love it. This is amazing, a masterpiece."
Huh, my favorite shit show. I'm trying to. What was the
What was the
last
best?
like? Oh, Benny, we watched. Fuck! It had a remake. Tron, the original Tron.
Oh, the original Tron!
Oh my
I
God.
love the original
Elijah,
Tron.
Elijah, have you
so
seen the
bad.
original Tron? Like from
Like
the
the-
70s?
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh
I've
my
seen the one
God.
that came out like in the early 2000s or something.
What the fuck do you? My fellow conscripts, we have scored.
Yeah, my friends, my fellow conscripts, we have scored. When in Stranger
Oh.
Things they had the Demodogs, I thought fucking ripping off Tremors 2. Yeah!
Oh yeah, they were.
Fucking
Well,
Demodogs.
I don't think they're ripping it off. I think they were kind of like paying homage
Paying
to
homage.
the
Yeah,
Tremors.
okay.
Because that was like an 80s movie and they're all about 80s shit. So, because they've done other stuff
Mm.
like that too. Like they kind of ripped off like Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. But it felt
Yeah.
more like an homage because they even had what is his name, Robert Englund. He was even in the show. So
You're right. They are paying homage to it.
yeah.
So we're talking about the 1982 Tron, not the one that came out. Was it 20?
2010
Yeah, it was
or
like
something.
mid 20s or something. Yeah, I've seen that one. I don't think I've ever seen the original one.
Yeah, 2010 Tron Legacy.
The
versus
original one is
82.
definitely experimental because it was in a
God,
time when like
God.
CGI was very, very much in its infancy. It
Oh my God,
looks
it was so
atrocious.
Oh, they
The
got
original-
Face Off on here? Face Off isn't a bad movie.
1982 Tron
Face
was
off.
a different
I don't know about that,
monster.
Elijah.
I like Face Off.
I will say another honorable mention. It would be the 2012 Tron. That was the effects were great. The music by Daft Punk was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
The
music's
plot was
fucking good in
shit.
that movie. The
characters
music
sucked
has
ass.
no business being that good.
I know.
I have one. B movie.
B movie? B movie? The way. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, first of all. So B
I
movie,
love B-movie.
my sister and I watched Okay, Benny and I though recently watched B movie like a couple months ago, and we almost couldn't finish it.
gotta
It
watch
was
that
so
high.
fucking bad. But that reminds me,
I love B movie.
dude, when he tries to land the plane, iconic. The bee landed a plane.
Why? Okay, so if we're gonna defend B movie and why we like it, because I feel like we have to. We can't just drop that on our viewers.
Because I like jazz.
I love the way that they gaslight Kronk into getting out of a relationship.
Oh my god,
Best
bro.
fucking
She
movie
falls
ever.
in love with a bee.
Yeah.
Okay, but another honorable mention, Hoodwinked. Do you guys remember Hoodwinked?
I do remember Hoodwink.
It's
Yes.
the atrocious CGI movie
Oh,
that they played
the
on
one
Cartoon
where
Network all
it's
the
like
time.
a murder mystery kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, that one was just bad. I don't like that.
Little
It
Red
was
Riding Hood,
phenomenal.
a bunch
That
of,
was
like-
another one that my sister and I had on repeat as kids.
Yeah, that movie, it was like I wasn't expecting it to be that way, and then when I watched it, it was like not at all what I wanted it to be. Same with I don't know if you guys remember Surf's Up.
Yes,
I
I do.
thought that
Was
was
amazing.
supposed to be like a fun kids movie about like surfing penguins, and then it was like filmed like documentary style, and I was like, what the fuck is
Surf's
this?
Up was really creative. I thoroughly enjoyed
Surf's Up was
It good.
definitely a movie. I can't deny that.
Have you guys
It was
seen Mac
fun.
and Me? Have you guys seen that movie?
No,
Mac
I
and Me?
have not seen Mac and Me. I was going to
Mac
ask
and
you if
Me-
you've seen Ants.
Oh yeah, I like Ants. I like
don't think
Ants
Ants
more
is
than
a bad
Bugs
Ants,
movie.
Life.
I do too. Ants was great.
Yeah,
Keep doing that.
Ants
is
is
better
just
than
like
Bug's Life.
adults
Fight
Bug
me.
Life. Like that's
I
all
was
it
going
is.
to say, yeah, fight me. It's better than A Bug's Life. 100% better than A Bug's Life.
Yeah, Mac and Me is. I will definitely say it's just not a good movie. It's like really, really bad, but it's funny
You like it?
because it is like a ripoff of E.T. So it's funny just because it's a ripoff of E.T.
Mm.
For a dog? Huh?
Huh?
Mac and Me, isn't that about a dog?
No, it's
And
about an alien.
guy?
It's about a kid in a wheelchair
Oh,
who
is
finds
it?
an alien.
I gotta watch this.
Yeah, it's
I gotta
really
watch
bad. I really want to watch Mortal Kombat with you guys now because I want you to see. Like the first one, it's like, it's okay. I like it a lot, but it's not like really a great movie. But the second one is like famously bad.
Mm. I haven't seen any of the Mortal Kombat movies. I haven't seen any of the
Oh.
Resident Evil movies.
What about the live-action Super Mario Bros?
I
Oh,
know of it. I haven't been graced with its presence.
I don't
before we
remember
go
it,
on
but
to
I've seen it a couple
Mario.
times.
A couple
Sophia and I did watch
times.
recently the actual Mario. Sorry, I'm sorry.
But oh, don't give
We
any
just
spoilers for the new one because I haven't watched it yet.
It's good.
Oh, we won't.
It's a good time.
We
Okay.
did watch the new Mario movie. Before we get to that, Sophia briefly mentioned the Resident Evil movie because we're playing
Oh.
the Resident Evil 4, the remake.
I do like the Resident Evil movie.
Oh, really? Because I will kill
Yeah.
you. They're bad. They're so bad.
Oh.
Okay,
God.
but to be fair,
No, I will not
know
be
a lot
fair.
of people-
They're not good movies.
I know a lot of people really don't
No.
like them because they're nothing like the games. I was never into the Resident Evil games, so to me, it's a movie. You know, it's like I know of the games, but I've never played them. So I
Jezza
wasn't
agrees with
comparing
us.
it-
They're
I
bad.
wasn't comparing it to the games at all. As
Yes,
just a
Jezza.
movie, though, it's not great, but I do like it.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. Mario movie. I did not watch the original Mario movie with the live action one. The animated one we just watched. It's better than I thought it was gonna be. The bar was really low. Much better than I thought it was gonna be. Peaches has easily climbed its way into my heart. #1 best song. We'll say. Sophia has a new audible tick, and it's Peaches.
Peaches,
By Jack
peaches,
Black.
peaches, 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 peaches. Oh.
Oh,
Very good.
also, Batman and Robin. That was
Oh,
a
the
very
one
bad
where
movie.
the one where Batman can't turn his head.
Well, that's like all of them up to the Dark Knight. Yeah, it's literally like all because the way that they designed the cowl, yeah, you can't turn your head. So all of them were like that. But Batman and Robin was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze and Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, and he pulls out the Bat credit card and stuff. He's got the nipples on the suit.
I was gonna say the bat nipples. That's George Clooney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad movie, and I still like that one.
Where he's got all the bad like ice puns on Arnold Schwarzenegger's.
Yeah. The way Benny is with Spider-Man is the way I am with Batman.
Did I tell you I'm playing through Arkham Knight for the first time ever?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you played the other Arkham games or no?
No, I was playing through Arkham Asylum. I'm on the last part where you like fight Joker, and I just started to say I wanted to get to Arkham Knight because I was seeing playthroughs of it, and I'm like, I really want to get there. Do I have to play Arkham Asylum before I play Arkham Knight? And everyone's like, kinda, yes, no. You don't really have to, but like it helps. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna play Arkham Knight. And then it opens up with Joker getting cremated, and I was like, oh, I really should have finished Arkham Asylum before I played Arkham Knight.
Yeah, you should also play Arkham City. I think Arkham City was probably the best out of all of them.
Hell yeah, that's the one I played.
Yeah, but I do like Arkham Knight a lot too.
Hell yeah.
I think Arkham Knight, like, they made some like improvements with some of the gameplay stuff, and it was like a bigger map and it looked newer and stuff. But I think, like, overall, the Arkham City was a better game.
I think I have Arkham City. It was a deal on PlayStation to get all of them for like $15, and I was like, fuck, that's a great deal. I'm never gonna see that again, so I got it right away. By the way, because Sophia is doing art and we're artists, I will say that looks really good for what you got going on, Sophia.
Hell yeah. Are you just saying that because I've been sad?
No, I like it. What are you using? Are you using the gradient tool?
Yeah, and I have alpha lock transparency on, so all the transparent pixels are fixed.
I never use the gradient tool. That's really interesting that you're doing that.
Are you trying to say something?
No, I'm saying like I've never used it, so like the way you're using it is being used in the way I never thought it would be used. You remember when I first used Photoshop the first time ever? I was playing around with all the tools that are available to you, right? Mm-hmm. Because I wanted to know how to use it, and the gradient tool was one of them. And I thought to myself, what a useless fucking tool. I can just use an airbrush for a gradient. Why would I do this? I'm never going to use this.
God bless the airbrush.
I know. Airbrush is used sparingly.
I will be honest. I have not looked at the stream almost this entire time. I've just been looking at that movie.
What?
Yeah, I've been on Google just looking at bad movies.
You know, I can say I'm disappointed, but I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah. Hey, but what about Morbius?
I never watched Morbius.
Never
forget when who was the distributor? They re-released it because they thought with all the memes people liked it.
It's Morbin time, yeah.
My favorite part of the movie is when you said it's Morbin time.
I kind of want to watch Morbius just to see him say Morbin time.
I don't know, like I don't even think it's an enjoyable hate watch.
What?
I said I saw it in theaters the first time it came out.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being it made you want to jump out of a moving car in order to escape the movie, and 10 being like it's the best movie you've ever seen and it actively cured all your illnesses. What would you rank this movie as?
Am I rating it like trying to be kind of objective or my own personal opinion of it?
Give me 2 ratings, 1 for each.
Okay. If I'm being objective, I would say probably about a 2. And if I'm saying my own personal, I would say maybe like a 3.
I think Jessa agrees with you. Jessa said, I think it made more illnesses for people. Did you watch Morbius, Jessa? I'm curious.
God, no, I hope not.
Why did Sony make Morbius?
Nope. Thank God. Somebody here is sane.
Someone here has their wits about them. I love it. Oh my God. See, initially we were gonna talk about your favorite movie and why. But that would
no,
get to
initially
really
we were going to talk about how
substance.
much it would take to pay you to eat a human steak.
Yeah.
Right.
And we've diverged
right.
from that quite a bit.
Which is
And then that
a
evolved
great
into.
to talk about.
Yeah, and
I don't know
Elijah
about that one.
definitely didn't rig the poll by getting all his friends to vote for the steak option.
No.
No.
Before we went to
I
all go watch
encouraged
Muse.
them to vote, you know? That's all it was.
Mhm.
Sure.
But what about the Emoji movie?
I didn't watch the Emoji movie.
I did.
I decided
I've
to
watched
spare
it
myself
several
that.
times, actually. Because I am.
Why?
I'm mentally ill. Like, what?
No, you have to defend that one.
No.
Forget Twilight. Emoji movie, defend that one.
I'm not saying it's good. I am saying I've seen it several times.
Why have you watched it several times?
Okay, I had to make sure it was bad because everybody was like, "Oh, it's so bad, it's so bad," and I was like, "I want to see if it's as bad as people say." It is, and then I guess I forgot how bad it was because I was like, "Nah, it can't be that bad." So I watched it again.
Why did you watch that?
I think I stopped watching it like halfway through. The second time.
It's giving going to watch Adam Sandler's Pixel. That's what it's giving, Sophia.
I don't think I didn't do that one.
I saw ads for it, and that made me cringe. Did you guys hear about Adam Sandler's Pixel?
Yeah.
No.
It was just like it was just him and his friends wanking off. Like they just all needed a paycheck, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll make a movie."
Isn't that all of his movies?
Except
Yeah,
for
I've seen
Halloween.
Pixel.
Except for
Jezza. Halloween was funny. Jezza, I thought you said you had some self-respect. Why did you see Pixel? It got real quiet. Why did it get real quiet?
Shit to do.
Hey, I'll be right back. I need a pee really bad.
Respect. Respect comes and goes, my dude.
Good. Keep this red right.
I love that.
Understandable. Have a nice day. I don't know why they're white in here.
See, I also want to talk about like actual good movies, so people don't just think I watch trash content strictly.
I do just watch trash content.
No, we don't. We watch good stuff.
I watched a 4-hour video essay on breaking down security breach from Five Nights at Freddy's. So you cannot come to me for any kind of recommendation because I cannot help you.
Yeah, I can't even defend you. I can't even defend you. Maybe you do just watch trash content.
What's another thing I watched that was like unhinged?
You watch a lot of unhinged things. Did you hear? So you missed Sophia saying that she watches an hour-long breakdown of the security breach FNAF, lore breakdowns.
Yeah,
the Five Nights at Freddy's lore breakdowns for security breach.
You know what I've been really into? Stories about haunted ships.
That's cool, though.
Well, not haunted. More like they went missing, and people really dig into why'd it go missing, and it's like, oh no way, the captain was bad at his job.
That's cool. Unless you're talking about the what's that one from Internet Historian?
Oh, the Costa Concordia.
The Costa Concordia. That was pretty good.
That was.
He makes it interesting to watch.
Yeah.
I was telling Sophia that I want to talk about actual good movies we watch, so people don't just think we watch trash content.
I do just watch
And Sophia hits me with I do just watch trash content. But from her point of view.
Almost exclusively. We've been watching Tuca and Birdie for 2 weeks.
It's fun.
Would you guys say that the live action Scooby-Doo movies are bad?
No.
would say they're not good.
I would say
they're
they have a
also
special.
fantastic.
Anything I watch from the age of like 6 to 12 has a special place in my heart, and that is one of the movies.
Yeah, it's got immunity from being bad.
True.
No, you trash talk those movies. Yeah, I can't say anything bad about them.
Because they're flawless.
I don't. Huh? They're just,
The Daphne knowing kung fu inexplicably phenomenal touch.
I will say, it's much better than Velma.
Oh,
Anything.
I
It's
love
just
Velma.
bad.
I don't think you mean that. I don't think
Did you
mean
actually
that at
watch
all.
it, Elijah?
I don't 100% mean that, but I did watch the entire season.
Yeah, we did too.
We did too.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It was not good. It was not good.
It wasn't good. Like, I definitely would say it was bad, but at the same time, I like binge watched it. Like, I was like, oh, I want to see the next episode. Like, I didn't want to stop watching it.
It's like a car wreck. You can't look away.
Yeah. It
We
very
decided
much so
in order to watch it, we had to get high and then to watch it, and we did that every time we watched it.
It's
Yeah.
like you can't you're like it can't get worse, and somehow it always did.
That
Yeah.
does. I can't tell you how many times I thought they were going into like a dream sequence or like some fantasy a character was having because it was so unhinged in the bad way, and it was just canon. It was just what was actually happening in the show. Like there's a scene where I forget who, I think it's Velma, gets like a lid from a trash can, throws it at some kid's legs, and it chops his legs off, and now he's just like legless for the rest of the show. And I'm like, that's
I
gotta
love
be
that
like
part.
in her head. And I'm like, that has to be in her head. Nope, that just happened. That's
Bro,
just
and they
how
like
the
make
show
a joke
goes
out of
now.
it too. Like they keep returning to it, and it was never funny. They make
I
the
know, and I'm
same
like,
joke
Tim
again.
just lost his fucking legs. He just lost his fucking legs. I hated it. I hated every moment of it.
I do recommend it as a hate watch, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I do recommend it as a hate watch, absolutely. But if we're gonna talk about actual good movies we watched,
No.
we like Spider-Verse. I love Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse
Spider-Verse is one of those movies where you watch it and you keep watching it, and you find more things about it. I told Sophia that we need to watch Arrival. That's a fucking phenomenal movie. Have you watched Arrival, Elijah?
Arrival?
Arrival, yeah.
It doesn't sound familiar, but I'm gonna look it up just to make sure.
It's pretty great. Yeah, it has Amy Adams in it, Jeremy Renner. It's pretty good, man. It's about like aliens coming to Earth, but it's not like an alien invasion movie. It's edited out of order. It's just really good.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
No,
Yeah.
you got to, man.
Jezza, is
watch it.
Puss
It's big
in
names.
Boots 2
Uh,
The Last Wish?
That was a banger. That was a banger.
I don't know if that's Puss in Boots 2 though. Yes. Okay.
That is Puss in
Perfect.
Boots, yeah,
Because
yeah.
that was a phenomenal movie.
That was a.
That
You are
was a
correct, Jess.
fucking
That was brilliant.
slap. That was
Fucking
such a good
slap.
movie,
never
especially
watched
the
it.
the animated
You
sequences.
gotta watch it, Elijah.
Oh, Elijah, like genuinely, that's just a good fun movie.
It really is.
The
I
animated
kinda
or
wanna see it,
the
but
what?
I was gonna say I kind of want to see it, but if I'm being completely honest, I've never really liked any of the Shrek movies.
That's
You take
fine.
that back.
Well, you don't have to know.
No.
You don't have to know anything about the Shrek franchise.
No,
Wait,
I,
wait,
like,
wait,
I
wait,
know
wait, wait,
about
wait.
them. I've seen a good amount of them.
Yeah, hang on.
So far, I have not really liked any of them.
Before we go on, no, I won't let this be excused. You said what?
I'm not saying they're bad movies. I'm just saying personally, I never really liked them that much.
I don't
It's
think
okay
that's
to be
an
wrong. We're
opinion
talking
you're
about Puss in
allowed
Boots
to
right now.
have.
Huh?
I
What?
said it's okay to be wrong. Because we're talking about Puss in Boots.
It is okay to be wrong, except for Shrek. Jezza says, I went with a friend who had never seen the first, and now I don't know if I can have her watch the first one. Wait, what?
The first Puss in Boots.
Well, why would? Well,
Oh.
the This one is like in a league entirely of its own. It's very
Yeah,
good.
yeah, you're right. The first Puss in Boots was something. Oh god, it was something.
I didn't
But,
even realize the new one's a sequel. Like I
It's
knew there
not
was
really a
another-
sequel.
Yeah, I
You
knew
don't
there
have
was
to
another
watch the
Puss
other
in
one.
Boots, but I didn't know if they were connected at all.
I mean, like, just in the sense that the characters are in the same movie, like some of
Yeah.
them. Plot-wise, nothing really crosses over. You don't have to know
Okay.
any of it. Yeah, the villain went from an egg to literal death. Oh my god, death
Oh.
was one of the best parts.
So
of the movie.
Benny and I are both
before I go on
animators. Oh.
and get into that,
Oh.
Sophia,
Ah.
I noticed something in the graffiti you're making.
What?
So there's a bunch of surfaces that are the graffiti's crossing over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't where your cursor is. Bring that cursor down. Did you do it? Oh,
What?
sorry. So I'm watching the stream. I'm not watching your stream on Discord. 1 second. Okay. Because you're. Okay. Yeah, right. Go down a little bit more. There. Yeah, that line. I would say it's going over a bunch of different surfaces, and the perspective is a little. It's messing me up.
Yeah, it's wrong. Anyway. Puss in Boots.
Fix it. You've
Puss
been
in
so
Boots.
good about perspective on all the other stuff, but you're just like, I don't care about this one.
I don't. So Puss in Boots, the new movie, is the fight scenes in it. So Benny and I are both animators, so we're both giant fucking nerds. Because the fight scenes in that movie are animated on a different frame rate than the rest of the movie, and it's so fucking cool. Because
They are.
the animation gets a little more stepped. But it makes it punchier, and that's really great for
Yeah.
fight scenes. You always learn when you're learning animation. If you want an action to happen faster, you give it less frames, which is exactly what Puss in Boots did with its fight scenes. And I fucking love that shit.
Good.
That's what I want to talk about.
It was such a fun movie to watch, man. Oh my god. In terms of like character, I loved Death. Death was hands down favorite character. Second favorite character needs to be the dog who just canonically curses all the time, but like unexpectedly. What's his name again? Perito, I think it is.
Yeah, Perito.
Love Perito. Just starts like dropping f-bombs, and every character's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's pretty great. I love that. I love that.
It's very good. I like the change in art style too. It looks better than like the borderline uncanny valley from the original Shrek.
Yeah, the art style is really good. It feels more stylized, more animated.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like a cartoon. You're right. Not just like this attempt at live action in a digital format. It's good. Oh, we could keep talking about this movie. We got to move on to other good movies we've watched.
Well, it is 9:06, and I am a mess. So
You're running low on your fumes?
Oh, I've been like bullshitting the entire time I've been drawing.
Okay. Before we continue, before we even end the stream, I want that question answered too, because I didn't, first off, know that was happening.
Which one is Jack Horner?
And second off,
Is
now
he
that I
John
know
Mulaney?
it's happening, I am upset that people were thirsting over Jack Horner. Who, pray tell, was thirsting over Jack Horner? That makes me so upset.
Oh, I think it's like a
why would-
confidence thing. Yeah, because he's gross.
Oh,
He's like,
oh.
Is that from the Puss in Boots movie? I don't know who that is.
yeah, he's
Yeah, it's
here, I'll
horrifying.
send you a
It is
picture.
horrifying. I hate that. I hate the people are. I can't even. Okay. Well,
Yeah, people
with that,
are thirsting after this man. Elijah, I'm gonna send it. You gotta look at the Discord.
Huh?
You gotta look at the Discord.
oh,
I
is
have
he
to-
his gross baby face body?
Yeah, he's got like a tiny head and a giant body, and it's based off like this nursery rhyme that I've never heard of before.
Oh wait,
How have you
said-
never heard of Jack Horner
you sent
before?
it to
No, I
Discord.
never heard of. Nah.
What did you send it under?
It's it's under characters on Dude Demon Stream.
Oh,
Shouldn't send him to shits and giggles.
Oh, I probably should have done that, huh? Yeah, look at that guy. Look at that fella. Hate
I
him.
hate
Hate how he
that
looks.
corner so much.
Alright,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
Anyway,
I'm gonna head out.
I think this is good. You want to end it here?
Yeah.